Hey guys, it's Zach from the Concon channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to collect all Encore secret chests in one run on Destiny 2. Now first things first, I recommend you complete the Encore Exotic Mission at least once so you can unlock the Choir of 1, as well as get this quest from Banshee which helps you unlock the 3 catalysts for the Choir of 1. Now the first quest is going to tell you to open up the first secret chest, which I'll mention when we get there in the video, as well as complete the exotic mission on expert difficulty. Now I found this little cheese if you're starting this quest late, that actually if you collect all the 7 secret chests on the exotic mission as well as complete it on expert, you can just claim the catalyst from Banshee after completing your initial run for expert as well as the 7 chests. So what I mean by this is once you've done your expert run and your 7 chests, all obviously in one run, you can then return to Banshee, and when you go to collect the second and third quest from Banshee, instead of having to replay the mission another 2 times, you'll just get the catalyst instead, which is awesome. Now let's get back to getting all those chests in one run. Now the first secret chest is going to be found right after completing the jumping puzzle. Now instead of taking a right, you're actually going to take a left and you're going to come to this room. And once you see this room, there's going to be this Vex module in the middle of the room and you'll need to access it. Once you've accessed it, these cubes are going to spawn. Now you'll need to shoot the cubes with the glowing cube beneath it, and you'll have to do it with each and every single one, as you can see, like that. So once you do that, there's going to be 4 more cubes that spawn on the outside of the circle. Now you'll have to do the exact same thing by shooting the cube with the glowing cube beneath it. What this essentially does is it connects the portal so that we can get the other secret chest. But once you have completed this will be the first secret chest that you get. Now after that, you just want to continue the mission as normal. Now once you progress through the mission, you should get to this point of the mission where you'll need to defeat a Minotaur, and you'll get the Vex module partition that you can place here in this base to open up the wall. Once that's done, the wall will open and then the Vex module is going to appear in the middle and you'll need to access it again. This is now going to open up our portal to the right and we're going to go through. And once we are through, we are then going to take a left and we're going to get 2 secret chests. As you come in, there's going to be a access point over here and an access point on top. So we are going to do this one first. Once you access this module, it's essentially going to spawn 5 plates that you'll need to shoot at. And there's going to be a beam of light pointing to each one. So if you don't know where they are, you can just follow that beam of light, or you can just follow me as I'll show you where every single one is. Once you shoot them, it should say that the establishing simulation has been synced. Here's the second one. Here is the third one. Here's the fourth one. And then the last one is at the back right over here. Just be careful, you do have a time limit, so try and complete it as fast as possible. Once that is done, we are now going to head to this conflux at the top right over here. And once we access this conflux, it's going to spawn in some Minotaurs that we'll have to defeat within the time limit. Now you'll just have to defeat them as quickly as you possibly can. Now they will try and teleport to different areas on this section of the map, so if you can't see them, you just have to go and look for them. But they are generally easy to find as they just keep trying to shoot you, so you should see where they are shooting from. Once you've defeated them within the time limit, the chest will then spawn at the top right over here. Once that's done, if you want to exit back to the teleporter from where you came, all you need to do is come to the left hand side of the map from the conflux that was up there, and it should be right over here. Once you're in here, you are now going to take a left into this room. Once you're straight across, you should come to the aberrant code containment with this hexahedric mind in the middle. Now, once you're in this room, to start the encounter, all you need to do is walk into this cube. And now a Minotaur is going to spawn in the area that we'll need to defeat in order to get the blue module so that we can access these rooms above. So as you can see, the cube is now above this area specifically, and now we need to figure out which one of these portals will take us to that specific cube. As you can see, there will be a line telling us which portal will take us to which area. So this obviously isn't the right one. So you'll just have to test these because it is randomized. So there we go. We now have figured out that this one goes to that room. So once you enter into this room, there will be 3 cubes. One first to your right, then to your left, and then to your right again. And now you'll need to look for the cube that has the smaller glowing cube ahead of it and destroy it. Once that's done, we'll then be able to damage the boss, and we'll now need to do this 2 more times. Once you do that, you'll then get the secret chest if you haven't collected it. And once you defeat the boss, although you have collected the chest, make sure to look for this cube, which is going to be the specimen that you need to collect. As you can see, once we've collected it, we'll now get the specimen ID NES008 quest. Once you're done with this secret chest, you can then head back through the portal. Once you move back through the portal, the way you get back to where you came from is you need to come to where the yellow light is. So just go through here and you should end up right back over here. And you can now progress to the mission as normal. Now the next section where you can get secret chests is going to be right here when you get to the laboratory. And you'll know you're here because obviously you'll come into this area. Now, instead of scanning the EXO, you're just going to access this module right over here. And it's then going to open up the portal straight ahead. Once you get through, you are then going to take a left. Now, once you get into this area, you'll be put into the Vex Jungle construct. Now, this is where you can complete the second quest from Banshee to get the second catalyst for the Choir of One. And as you move forward, you should see this red wall to the left. Now, we're going to move this way. And I'll pretty much just show you where you need to go to collect these specific items. So here will be the first one. Once you've collected all of the little specimen things, it should say that the simulation has been synced and you'll get the secret chest, as well as the signal seeker triumph. Now, once you've collected that secret chest, you can then head back through the portal, and now we are going to go straight ahead. This is going to take us into the refraction construct. Now, this is actually going to be the location where you can complete Banshee's third quest to get the third catalyst for the Choir of One. And this is essentially where we are going to get the Specimen 009. Now, there's going to be these two hydras on each end that you'll need to kill in order to activate the encounter. So there's one. Here's the other. Once you defeat them, it should say that the simulation sync has been initiated. And now there is going to be a Minotaur that spawns in that drops his skull. And you can go ahead and pick that up. And then you'll need to pick up this connection module. Now you're going to see these orbs. Now you'll need to place this connection module on the side where the orbs are. So because the orbs are here, I'm going to place it down here. And now we need to stand on this glowing platform right over here. Now I recommend standing in the middle of the platform, and this can be a bit finicky, but you pretty much have to shine it until it goes through all of the orbs. And once it goes through all of the orbs, it should say that the partition has been weakened. Now you'll see that the orbs are going to spawn on another side, and in this case it's on the opposite side. So now we need to go and retrieve the connection module, and now we're going to do it on this side. So once you install it, we just need to stand on the platform. There is only two glowing platforms, so it's not that hard to miss. And then we have to pretty much do it in the middle once again. And once you get it, it should say, once again, partition has been weakened. Once you do that, you can then go ahead and pick up the final connection module. That's going to be in the cave back there. And now we are going to have two sets of orbs spawn. As you can see, it's on that side, and it is going to be on this side. So now we have to take both the connection modules and place them on each side where the orbs are. So there's one, and now we are going to retrieve our previous one, and now we are going to place it on this side where the orbs are. Now the only tricky part about this one is you kind of need to figure out which side you need to shoot the laser on, but it's all about trial and error. And as you can see, we got it first try, so it was on the left side over here. Now we're going to have to do this one last time, so you can then pick up one of the connection modules, and now we need to look for the orbs. Once you have completed all of them, it should say simulation sync, and then you'll get your secret chest. And then once you come to this little area here, you should see these specimens inside of this container, and you can go ahead and collect them. Once you've collected that secret chest, you can then head back through the portal, and now you're going to take a right. And when you come here, you'll be in the aberrant code containment area. Now the secret chest location is also going to be where you can complete Banshee's first quest for the Choir of One catalyst, where you'll need to open up a secret chest as well as complete the Encore mission on expert mode. But then once you have the bounty, you can then continue with this puzzle. Now there's going to be two blue modules that spawn in front of you. Now the way this is going to work is that you need to activate all of these red crystals, but there's a floor above with these purple crystals that we need to destroy. Now after destroying a crystal, we'll have 60 seconds to destroy the crystals on the left or the right of the purple one, but I'm going to do this in an order where you'll get it pretty much every time. So the first portal we are going to take is this left one, and then the second portal we need to take is the middle one, so number 3. Then the third portal we need to take is this one, number 4, and the fourth portal we need to take is this one, number 4, and the fifth portal we need to take is number 2. So once you have that, this is going to be 1, 3, 4, 5, and 2. So just remember that order. So once you've gotten the Vex module, you can then place down your blue modules along, just so it can go faster, especially if you're doing this as a solo. Then we'll know how to do it. So you'll see now we're going to go into the first portal, and we are going to destroy it. And as you can see, to the left and the right of that purple crystal, the timer is now counting down. So remember to not get confused with where you need to go, as you only have 60 seconds. You don't even need to run all the way, you can pretty much just shoot it from the portal. And I recommend taking the Vex module from the previous portal so you know which one you actually need to go to. Just be careful, there will be quite a bit of enemies that spawn, but if you do it quick enough, you can get it done before it gets too hectic. And once you have completed it, it should say that the simulation has synced and now all the enemies will despawn and you should get your secret chest. Once you have completed the puzzle, you can then return back through the portal and then you can continue the mission as normal. It's been Zach from the Concon channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.